What's up, Wolfpackers? It's your big homie, Wolf Doggy Dog.
I'm Mischievous Unicorn.
And I'm Big Baby Wolf.
And we are in self-quarantine. Today, we're going to be bringing you guys a different kind of episode than what we normally do. Today, we got a Q&A going for you guys. Everyone around the country, around the world is doing kind of a self-isolation to deal with the coronavirus. So we want to hear from you guys. We're going to be answering questions from you guys, but we also want to hear from you guys. What are you guys doing to cope with the isolation? For us, it's been raining all day, so we can't really necessarily go out anyways. Are you guys going to stores? Are you stocking up on your supplies? What are you guys watching when what are you streaming? There's a lot of downtime this weekend, so let us know. Are you guys Disney Plus in it, Netflix, Hulu, a little variation of all of those? Also, what particular shows? Right now is a really good time to start getting in on new shows that you wouldn't necessarily watch, but you've got the downtime. So let's hear it from you guys. What are you guys doing with your downtime? That's the wolf mom making a noise back there. For me, on our downtime, we like to watch. We're really into Death Note right now. We picked that one up, and we're a bunch of episodes in. Malcolm in the Middle is another good one. Simpsons. Yeah, if you got Disney Plus, you can watch The Simpsons. I know my man Dan, who's a big fan of The Simpsons. I know
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Catch up on the Mandos.
Yep. Rewatch all that stuff. I actually, if you guys want to, here's the Wolf Dad's show to watch. Quantum Leap. Stars one Sam Beckett, aka Scott Bakula. Check that show out. I used to watch it all the time as a kid, and then I bought the DVD box sets. That's how much of a nerd I am. You know, this is before this
Comic nerd right next to me.
Yeah, this is before all the streaming and stuff like that. So, you know, where things were readily available at the push of a button, but we didn't have that back then. So. Yeah, so let us know what you guys are watching. Let us know what you guys are doing. Are you guys hoarding toilet paper? Are you guys stocked up on gallons and visco-sized gallons of hand sanitizer? Anything else you guys are relating to? I mean, we're all kind of in the same struggle. Remember to wash your hands. Don't touch doorknobs. Things like that. You know, sanitize your phone. Apple released a statement that before Apple said that. The only way to clean your iPhone was with warm soapy water. Now they've recanted everything and said you can use a disinfectant. You might scrape off some of the lining that the phones have, but it's, you know, you gotta weigh out pros and cons. Just the only thing is at the back of your phone, stay away from the ports, stay away from the speaker, because you can damage some of the internal hardware with that. Schools across the country are shutting down. Universities, high schools, K through 12 are shutting down. Not everybody necessarily, but schools are shutting down, so everyone's going to have downtime.
I've been hearing that on TikTok. If someone in your school has coronavirus, the whole school has to shut down.
I mean, it's definitely a precaution to take. I know there's celebrities have been catching it. Tom Hanks and his wife are probably the biggest ones for that everyone knows about. But there's been a couple pro basketball players. The NBA stopped their season indefinitely until they know. The NBA has stopped. Spring training in baseball is getting underway. They've stopped. So, you know, the NFL draft might be done remotely this year. That's a first for everything. This is a scare that we haven't had the likes of in your lifetime. So in my lifetime.
Even the boxing matches, they're being done without.
How long has my meat been unplugged for?
What?
The crock pot, how long has it been unplugged for?
We never unplugged it.
It's out of the outlet. Who unplugged it?
I don't know.
One of you three unplugged it?
Not me.
It can't, you guys. It ain't cooking. It's not warm.
I don't know,
It's out of
man.
the outlet. Who took it
I
out?
don't know. Sorry about that, guys. We'll fix it in editing.
Even the boxing matches are being done without an audience. The only ones there are the boxers, the commentary people, the trainers, and immediate family.
Yeah, it's crazy. Dana White and Donald Trump are, you know, they're doing some stuff like this. UFC has said that all their fights are going to go on. Boxing is still doing their fights. So there's nothing wrong with having that limited amount of people, and then you just televise it so that the masses can see. What I can see happening now though is they're going to start charging for regular season basketball, regular season football, because you can't go to these games physically. The teams have to get the money. The league has to keep making money. So what are they going to do now? You're gonna pay for it on demand, pay-per-view. You know, and that's the good thing about technology right now is you want to watch a movie, you don't have to go to the theater. You watch it right from your living room. Things like that. Wash your hands. Stay away from big masses of people. That's some of the stuff they've been telling us. A 6-foot rule applies to anyone. The president last week was at a global conference where he was shaking hands and meeting up with people, and there's pictures of him with people who have confirmed cases of corona. Before we get to the questions, guys, I want to thank everybody. We just hit 400 subscribers, so thank you so much to everybody.
Thank you all.
Thank you guys. We're actually at 401 right now, so 99 from now. I think when we hit the 500 milestone, we'll do like a $50 gift card to GameStop, Amazon, whatever it's gonna be. But yeah, you heard it here first. $50 gift card once we hit 500. We're at 401 right now. We need 99. 99 problems, but the Wolfpack ain't one. All right, on to the questions that you guys came to see. Don Thomas the Time Lord asks, if you were not collecting action figures, what would you be collecting?
Video games, maybe?
I'd say pop statues.
Yeah, video games I thought about, pop statues. There's the thing with pop statues, they're relatively cheap. You can get them for as low as maybe $5, but you can also spend about $35 on them. So I mean, we have some pops. We're not pop crazy. I think everybody on the planet has some pops, but yeah, pops definitely. Nerf guns. Maybe even like actual firearms if I wasn't collecting toys. Well, you know, you got to do something with your time. You got to do something with your money. So I would probably invest in either Nerf guns, and then after a while maybe up it to like real firearms. That would be what I would do. EXT Collector says, is there a specific character that you were surprised how many you have of them? So is there a figure that we have a lot of that actually surprised us? Let me jump in this one real quick. We've got about 30, close to 30. We've got over 25 Spider-Man figures. We've got at least 12 or 13 Wolverines. That's kind of a lot. The one that surprised me of how many I have is actually Punisher, Frank Castle. I've got about 7, and there's one being released this year. I'm a big fan of Frank Castle. I'm a big fan of the anti-heroes. Another one is our Venomverse. If you guys have ever checked that one out, we've got quite a few of those, and there's going to be a new Venom wave coming out, so we're going to be adding to that one. What do you guys think? What's something that surprised you?
Something that surprised me is, how many Punishers we have.
And how many Spider-Men we have.
I'm Visco. Yeah, with Spider-Man, it's almost a reason to print money because you change the costume just a little bit and people are going to want that costume. You do the same thing with Iron Man. Another one that surprised me is Hulk. We've got about 5 different Hulks, from Red Hulk, Gray Hulk, She-Hulk, Barbarian Hulk. We've got the Diamond Select Hulk. We've even got the 2-pack Hulkbuster and Hulk. Haven't even opened it yet, but we took you guys on a toy hunt way back about almost 2 years ago. It's still sitting in the box, guys. It's just like these up here. They're just nice to look at. Yeah, you want to open them up, but they look good in the box too. So that's where we're at with that one. It's Dan Who, our buddy from across the pond. How you doing over there, mate? I'm hoping everything's good with you guys. I know Europe as a whole is getting it pretty bad right now. Dan Who writes, favorite Marvel Legend and most wanted Marvel Legend.
That's a hard one.
That is a hard one.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, just like my kids, I can't pick a favorite. And also, just like my kids, it's always rotating. Sometimes I might be leaning this way. Sometimes I might be leaning this way. What I really, I'm going to have to go with my dioramas. They're the ones that I've invested the most time in. I've got an X-Men diorama with a Danger Room background. That one's kind of hard to do, or collecting piece by piece, figure by figure. There's so many that they don't even fit in there, but that's one of my favorites. Another one is my Spider-Verse. Like I said, we've got almost 30. Jiminy Jilliker, Spider-Man. Welcome to my Spider-Verse. First of all, guys, I want to say thank you to anyone who stuck around this far into the video. Thank you for allowing me to show you my Spider-Verse collection. And then the Venomverse. We're gonna get Venomized figures this year, so that's gonna be growing. I think for the Venomverse, I got about 9 different figures, so we're gonna always be expanding. Most Wanted Marvel Legends. That's another hard one because there's tons of them out. There's gonna be more out. I'm gonna narrow it down. I'm gonna cheat just a little bit. Sorry, Dan. I'm gonna cheat just a little bit and focus on the stuff coming out this year for 2020. I'm gonna say the Rider Series Punisher. The one where he's got the sleeveless shirt and he's running around with the bat, and I really want to get my hands on that one. I really, really want that one.
The one that I really want is the Venomized Captain America.
The most wanted I want is the new Rider Series Punisher and Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that Cosmic Ghost Rider is pretty cool. And spoiler alert, they're the same person. Look it up. Look it up in the comics. Same person. X Tree Burner writes, has the coronavirus been good for toy hunting? That's kind of a double-edged sword. There's not as many people out in the stores. You drive by Targets or Walmarts, you see how empty the parking lots are when normally they're super packed. That being said, I'm not going in stores. I've been staying away from big crowds. I'm kind of a germaphobe myself, so even before all this started, it perplexed me that people don't wash their hands. One time I was actually on a toy hunt. I went to go use the bathroom at Target, and a guy walked in using his cell phone. Goes with this hand, goes to take a pee. Never gets off his phone call. Gets done with this same hand. Turns on the faucet, rinses his hand in the cold water, and then moves out. Never getting off his phone call. Myself, I'm like I said, kind of germaphobic, so stuff like that really irks me. That's why I never shake hands. I never if anything, statistically, a fist bump, you're gonna spread less germs than the palm of your hand. That's all right, but we're kind of veering away. We got way off track on that one. I'm gonna say yes, it has helped, but we're not going to the stores. I'm not even ordering online because some of these products are coming from China, where it originated from. Even though our stuff probably sits in box for about 2 weeks anyways, that's the lifespan of the virus. We've got stuff sitting in boxes from like January, so I mean, it's
stuff from like last year.
Yeah, it's backed up. It's to the point where I'm gonna need guest reviewers because we don't have the time. I work like 12 hours a day.
Just hire Princess Unicorn.
Yeah, come on down, Princess Unicorn. Anybody else? Comment below if you guys want to come and review some toys for us, because we need the help. Gus Lopez 510 writes, favorite figure. I'm gonna, if I can narrow it down, like right now, I really like my Fantastic Four wave. The Thing in particular, She-Hulk is really good, but it's always changing for me. I might have liked this. I might have been crazy about this one today. Tomorrow I'm over here, like the 3-pack of Wolverine, Cyclops, and Jean Grey. I really like the bone claws on that Wolverine. And right now I'm not the War Machine Punisher. I really wanted to get my hands on that one. I really loved having it, and now I'm leaning over here. Right now I'm really pursuing the McFarlane Spawn figure. Can't find that one. I'm not really trying to go to the stores, so we're kind of stuck. We're kind of in a halfway point on that one. Favorite figure for you guys?
For me, my favorite figure would be the Jean Grey from the Love Triangle 3-pack, because we haven't got an original costume Jean Grey in a long time.
Yep, and we're gonna get her again, a variation of her in the Sugar Man Age of Apocalypse wave. What do you got, Mike? Favorite figure?
My favorite figure would have to be the Wolverine from the Love Triangle 3-pack for the Bone Claws.
Yeah, he's a fan favorite. I actually like the one we got last year too for Weapon X. That one was a good one. I had that one back in the way back in the Toy Biz era. And the brown suit Wolverine that came with the Juggernaut wave. That's a pretty good Wolverine too. There's actually one that we haven't even opened yet. Is the one that comes with the Sentinel. The Sentinel is like yay tall. And it comes with a Wolverine. It's similar body to Old Man Logan from the what was that? What wave was that? Where he didn't come with the Build-A figure, but it was him as a Wolverine as an old man. The body on that one is pretty similar. That one is still sitting in box. So
I think that was the Warlock wave.
Warlock, that's what it was. Good.
Warlock.
Yeah, good memory. All right, this next question comes from a good friend of mine. You might know her as the Wolf Mom. The Wolf Mom writes, DC, Marvel, NECA, McFarlane, Storm. You can only pick one. DC, McFarlane, NECA, Storm. What's that? 4, 5. 5. I'm gonna go with. But see, the thing is, Storm has a license with all those, just like Diamond Select. They can make DC, they can make Marvel. Diamond Select, their articulation is not great, and their figures, their details, the attention to detail is really good. Marvel Legends, for the price point, has really good articulation, and it's either hit or miss with the things that they can do. DC right now is in a flux. They just left Mattel and they're over at McFarlane. So will they work out? Will they not? I don't know. I know that certain figures for the Mattel line were really good. Other figures were not so. So it's if I had to round it out and say which is an all around better brand, I'm gonna go with Marvel, Hasbro. Storm has some good ones, but their price point is $30, $35, sometimes $40 per figure. Same thing with McFarlane and NECA. NECA is normally run for about $29.99. Really good details, not so good articulation. So it's really, it can go either way how you want to do it. I'm gonna go with Marvel, Hasbro, just all around, or just round. It's as a whole, they're better figures because they've got the articulation, they've got the good detail, they've got the $20 price point. That's where I'm gonna go. How you guys feel?
I'm gonna go with the DC NECA. DC McFarlane.
And I'm going to have to go for NECA because they have really good details, and then occasionally they come with a lot of accessories.
They do. NECA does come with a lot of the accessories. That's one thing that I like about them. For their $10 or more price point, you get a lot more. The look is just solid. You won't get, sometimes with Hasbro, I feel like they kind of went cheap on the mold or cheap on the paint. Did something where they could have done better. I've never had that problem with a NECA figure. I've never had that problem with the McFarlane figure. With McFarlane, but to touch on what Mischievous said, is they all come in 7-inch figures, so they won't scale right with your 6-inch Mattel DC figures. So say you got Robin or even Damian Wayne, who's, let's say, this big, and then you put him with a McFarlane that it's gonna be like yay big. So they don't size up well, is what I'm saying. They go from a 7-inch to maybe a 5.5. You ladies know what I'm talking about. Next question: how long has the Wolf Dad and Wolf Mom known each other for? You know what? I'm gonna answer that one. When dinosaurs roamed the earth. There was dinosaurs running around when me and Wolf Mom met. So yeah, we go way back. No, I've actually known her since high school. Her freshman year, Yep, her freshman year, my junior year. We didn't start dating till we were in our 20s, but yeah, I've actually known her for over 20 years. It's a long time. Do the wolf pups have a sister?
No.
No, we don't.
Heck no.
Heck no, we don't. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Never, never, never.
Next question. How old is the wolf cat, and is the wolf cat friendly? The wolf cat he's over 5. He might.
I think he's 6.
Yeah, he might even be 6. We actually we got him from the Humane Society in San Francisco way back. They were doing I guess like July is kitten season because 3 months before all the cats are in heat, so they just get a flood of cats. So we actually adopted him and his brother. His brother had opposable thumbs, so we called them Thumbs. And that's where that name came from. And then Patrick Swayze, who knows? Wolf Mom's got a love for Patrick Swayze. Is he friendly? Let's find out. Excuse me, Patrick Swayze. He was in here sleeping. And he's gone. If it were
He's not friendly.
No, he's friendly. If it were
Only a little.
up to him, he would sleep all day. He doesn't do what normal cats do. He doesn't play and frolic. He lays.
He just sleeps to try and get your attention.
Yeah, that's it. All right, moving on. What is the funniest thing that has happened while the wolf pack was recording? I'm gonna say this guy farted.
Yeah.
It just happened.
That
cat.
Yeah, but this guy farts all the time, just random. It's disgusting. It's disgusting what we have to deal with on a daily basis. All right, next question. How many toys does the wolf pack have?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't answer that
lost
one.
count of it.
It's well over 100. It's to the point where we're starting to donate them. We're kind of fortunate, so if we can give them out, if we can help people out, we'll do that, because one man shouldn't have all that power. Next question. Is Mischievous Unicorn really mischievous?
Maybe.
He is. He's a bad kid. He's one of them bad kids. Like, you just want to just
I'm even badder than that cat over there.
Yeah. Next question. Do the wolf pups get along most of the time?
No.
No.
Oh, brothers, if leave a comment if you have a brother, leave a like if you have a brother, and you'll know right there. But that being said, brothers forever. So, next question. What does the wolf dad do for a living? I'm actually the most beautiful man in the world. That's my profession. No, I'm in construction. I work in an oil refinery, so long hours, 6 days, 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day. So that's kind of what I do, and I use this as a release for all the hours we work. So keeping you guys happy makes us happy. So deuces on that one. Next question. Is Killer Mike as smart as he looks? Now these questions just seem rigged now. Who wrote that? Your grandma? You got your grandma over here writing questions for you? Okay, well, answer them. Are you as smart as you look?
Yeah.
You are. Okay,
No.
well, he made the honor roll this last semester. He's won Student of the Month a bunch of times. He's gotten Student of the Month a bunch of times, but yeah, he got on the honor roll. That's a really big achievement. Got A's and B's in all his classes, so good job, Killer Mike. Next question. What are each of your favorite toys of all time? One each only.
Starfire from Mattel back when they were doing DC.
Yeah, that's actually a really good figure. I really like that one. That's a good one. What about you, Killer Mike?
I would have to say not the Kylo Ren, but the Mountain Trooper from the Star Wars Galaxy Edge 3-pack.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Which ones I want to say are really good if you can get your hands on certain ones. They're hit and miss, but These Lego figures are super dusty because they've been sitting on a shelf right now. I just kicked up a bunch of dust. I'm sure you'll be able to catch it on camera, but super detailed, really good articulation. If you can get your hands on a few of these figures, they're, you won't lose playing with these. All right, next question. How are you dealing with the outbreak?
Fine.
Fine, yeah. No symptoms here. It's a self-quarantine that we're doing, and it's good. It's just good advice. Try to ride this thing out, and everyone makes it out better. I know people are talking about influenza kills more people than this has ever done, but the thing with that is not all the reports are in yet. Not all the facts are in on this thing. So there's people right now who have it that haven't even tested positive yet for it. So let's, as bad as it sounds, let's wait until this flu season is over, until this, the spring is over, and we'll composite more data and see actually how many people, right now globally, I think we're somewhere around 5,000 confirmed deaths globally. That's not a lot if you think about it on a grand scale, but it's, tell that to someone who lost somebody. I wouldn't say, that's not a big number. That's a big number. Next question. Are you loading up on toilet paper and wipes? Guys, the stores are crazy right now. It's ridiculous. It's like, okay, I used to read this book by Max Brooks called the Zombie Survival Guide. It's starting to feel a little bit like that. The way people, human kindness is out the window. It's almost like a me first attitude. There's people getting into fist fights over a roll of toilet paper. 2 weeks ago, you guys weren't fighting over this stuff. Why are you fighting over it now? Plus, there's no correlation between coronavirus and pooping yourself. So, they haven't said we can't drink tap water. It's, but whatever, I get it. People get scared. People get worried. You're somewhere. There's a guy in a bunker just ready for all this stuff. But leave a comment if you're that guy. Leave a like if you're in a bunker. Leave a like if you've been prepping for this your whole life. All right, guys, we're almost done here. Hardest figure to find. I'll start this one off, and you guys could think about what's been hard for you. For me, it's from the Mattel line, the Clayface Wave, Jessica Cruz. When I started collecting, this wave was either already out or had just released. So if you didn't jump on it, you missed it. And they didn't make very many Jessica Cruzes. I don't know numbers wise if, like, say they make 10,000 of each figure and then circulate them, or if they make 4,000 or whatever. I'm not privy to that kind of information, but I know that Jessica Cruz was impossible to find on secondary markets. At the time that I bought it, she went for $75. That's ridiculous for a figure that costs $19.99 to make, probably about $4 to manufacture. So, I mean, they're making a killing on that one. But that one was really hard to find, so much so that I don't even think I'm ever going to open that wave. It's just going to sit like a piece in a museum, just so you can look at it and be like, oh, wow, you did it. You achieved it. That's where I'm at on that one. Hardest figure for you guys to find. What do you think it will be?
The hardest figure for us to find would have to be one of the figures out of the Spider-Man wave, the new one, either the Mysterio or the water guy. I forgot his name. Hydro Man.
Yeah, Hydro Man.
For me, back when we were still hunting the Fantastic Four wave, the hardest one was She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk was. We actually had to go online because I still today haven't seen her out in the wild. So yeah, I know when we were doing the Molten Man wave, there were some figures that were harder to find, and we're talking 6-8 months ago, but now they're readily available. Let's talk about one from Marvel Legends that was kind of hard for us about 2 years ago, the Lizard wave. The Lizard Build-A-Figure wave. There were some, Mysterio was also on that one. Spider-Man Noir. This is before we even got the Spider-Man Noir from the Enter the Spider-Verse, so not a lot of people knew about him. And then Punk Punk Spider-Man, where he's got the mohawk, got a guitar. Those were really hard to find. We actually found those at a Sears when we did a toy hunt there. We didn't even know Sears was even open anymore.
We found Spider-Man Noir at Comic-Con.
Yeah, we did. Subsequently, that Sears actually closed down now. So, R.I.P. Sears. Next question. How many pets do the Wolfpack have?
One ring to rule them all.
One ring to rule them all. Yeah, you know what? We've got the one cat that you guys saw, and that's kind of all we can handle right now. We went on a trip for not even like weeks. We left for the weekend. Cat peed everywhere. So, I mean, that's, if you guys have multiple cats, you know that they kind of rule your house. You have to work around them. So, and same thing with dogs.
They just do snooze.
Yep. One of the dogs that I would love to have one day. We had an English bulldog. She sadly passed away. But she was great. I loved her. Another dog that I really want is a Great Dane, and like a black Great Dane. Like if you guys ever seen Batman Beyond. Ace, the dog that Bruce Wayne had, that I want one exactly like that. If you guys have one, if you guys know of anybody that has one, let me know and I can take it off your hands. Next question. What is your favorite Lego kit? I'll answer this one while you guys think about something. I'm gonna go with the was it the Joker Funhouse? Jokerland. Yeah, it was like $100 kit, but it came with a lot of stuff. You got a Harley Quinn on a bike. You got part of a Batmobile, I want to say.
I think it was the Batmobile.
Okay, yeah, a lot of stuff came with that one. It came out to about $100. That one really dinged me. So that we had those before we even started the channel. So way before we were even on the channel, we were doing all this stuff back here. We're collecting Legos over there and doing speed builds and things like that. It's the thing is, we've never changed, we've never folded. It's just now we document it and send it to you. Favorite Lego kit, guys. What do you got?
Mine is the Diva mech and the Reinhardt mech.
Mine would have to be the new Milano for the Endgame wave, or the Infinity War wave, Lego wave, sorry. Either that one or the Spider-Man and Doctor Strange house.
Yeah, that one was a good one. Both of those were pretty expensive. The Strange house was about $100. Now you might be able to find it for about $70. And then the Milano cost about $70. Right now you could probably get it for about $50. And then the Milano was actually a 2-pack, or not a 2-pack, but the tail end you could connect to. It was the escape pod, but that one came in the set for Thor. So they made it so one could connect into the other. That whole wave was a really good wave on the Infinity War. It was expensive. I think it cost me over $200, maybe close to $250 for that whole wave, so that we can get the gauntlet, that little teeny tiny piece of plastic about that big, $200 with all the stones. Yeah, good on you, Lego. Good on you for turning a profit that year.
You.
All right, and our last question for this Q&A. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. We really enjoyed answering questions for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to our answers. The last question, and this is a time-old question. DC or Marvel?
DC.
Marvel.
I'm kind of torn between the two. DC animated movies are better than the Marvel movies, but the live-action movies, Marvel has better movies. Comic book wise, I'm gonna say Marvel. DC has good ones, but they've got a lot of off characters that I don't know too much about. Like someone will probably get at me in the comment section, but like Plastic Man, To me, he's kind of a knockoff of Mr. Fantastic, but Plastic Man's origins are actually before, he's been around longer than Mr. Fantastic, but they're very similar. They've got, Batman's got a rogue of villains. Everyone knows, Penguin, Joker, stuff like that, Poison Ivy, but then there's like way like offshoot guys like the Condiment Man. If you guys know him, yeah, the Condiment Man. He's got
ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, ketchup and mustard. If that's not out of left field, I don't know.
Crazy Quill.
Yeah.
Who the heck is he?
Yeah.
They have an Eggman.
But I mean, Spider-Man, same thing. Between Batman and Spider-Man, I think they've got the best rogue gallery of villains. Same thing. Spider-Man's got some guys that you might have never heard of. So yeah, I'm gonna go with. Oh, I'm torn because I love them both. I mean, when companies compete, you're the winner. So I'm gonna say 49 to 51%. I'm gonna go with the majority share Marvel. I'm gonna have to go Marvel, but it's not to say I don't love DC, because I do. They've got some really good stuff. So yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us on this Q&A. I hope everyone stays safe. I hope you guys are staying in your quarantine, and avoid fast foods and things like that. Maybe prepare all your meals. You never know. Someone might have symptoms. They don't even know they have it yet, and they're making your burger for you or making your coffee, and the next thing you know, now you got the corona. So stay safe out there. Leave comments below what you thought about this. Let us know how you guys are dealing with the self quarantine. Let us know what you guys are watching during your lockdown. Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, whatever else. Let us know what shows are new for you. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. If you enjoyed this one, drop us one of these. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. Share us with the homies. What else we got?
Follow the Instagram.
We'll put it right down here. You know how we do.
Share with a family member or buddy.
And the homies. Can't forget the homies.
And your neighbor.
All right, from your big homeboy Wolf Doggy Dog, I got the Wolf Pups with me. Deuces, y'all.